And is he possibly being coerced by the, you know, the faceless by being given the up and atom? I don't know.
I need to go grab the burner because they called me on my direct phone. So.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Yep. She's also pretty worried about her position.
Ruby?
Yeah, not because of us, though. So, did a little bit of, like, reassurance, like, you know, you always got a spot in the Marshals. I think she'd be great, as would, you know. But, truthfully, she's, like, you know, when you think of the 3 departments, she provides more value being where she is in the LSPD, right?
Did something happen today? Because I had almost a very similar talk with Oxby. Where his attitude today was very odd. And like, I kind of, I've made the joke, like, you should come to the Marshals, because he's very much a patrol cop through and through. And I never, like, it's a joke between us because he'd never, and he almost kind of took it seriously today, which is severely abnormal. I don't know what's going on.
The only thing I can point at is Rhodes was around.
He did have a conversation with Rhodes. We were going to meet, and then he said he needed to have the talk with Rhodes first. And like I said, his demeanor after that was not typical. I didn't really put that together till just now, though.
Yeah, I'm being caught. I didn't want to dig too much, but listen, look, I think it's a simple fucking shift 1 high command is fucking brain dead. And they made a lot of foolish decisions that has such negatively affected the department from such a hyper selfish manner, to the extent that they expect us for them to do the dumb shit and expect us to clean up the mess while throwing a tantrum. And I have no problem saying that. But I think a lot of those actions are now affecting even more severely other shifts. And I pointed some of the interrogate. I mean, Espino's quite literally in 10 minutes was like, straight up, like, he didn't say impeach Rhodes, but when he's like, yeah, like, you know, Rhodes acted grossly negligent and shouldn't be the chief. Like, I mean, that says a lot. Espinosa's shift 3 command, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. The shift 3 folks are giving us a very different picture than the shift 1 and even shift 1 seems to be part of the cover up. Shift 2 seems to be completely out of the loop, and shift 3 seems to have their heads on straight.
I wouldn't know. Well, based on the interviews I had, it sounded like shift 3 is where it was brought up, and that was the origin. Oh, wait, didn't you mention this? Was the origin of the conversations? And
Correct.
they're like,
the salt
fuck
room.
no. But then, like, look, I don't want to mince words or thoughts here. Is that shift 1 is just going to do whatever keeps them in power, right? And inherently, Rhodes' plan keeps them in power. I mean, look, he made a political move. He took Maxwell and made her assistant chief of police, right? So that is status quo decision. And so as a consequence of that, when Rhodes is impeached next, which seems to be the clear direction that everything's pointing at, is, you know, that shift is going to protect that, right? In the same way that Pred kept shift 1 in those roles and kept it the dominant decision-making force in LSPD, Rhodes is now fulfilling that role next, right? So that's how I read it.
All right. I know Skylar has some important archive stuff going on. We found, if you open up sasm.work, there's embedded in the header of the page, we missed it, there's an IP address. How?
They
How the
did say
fuck
that
is that
somebody was
happening?
going to do some sort of tricks with a rooftop wheelchair or something.
Oh.
So
What the hell? Okay.
I don't know how to be alphas, but
Wait. Oh, this is Cloudflare.
It doesn't. It redirects to. I'll let Sparks explain how it where it goes and how she got there.
Mm.
Well, hello, everyone.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm okay. To catch up on some paperwork. Did something dramatic just happen? Because y'all are
Brian
in,
almost
like,
died earlier.
y'all
Yeah.
are in the therapy circle, so I assume something happened.
No. We're Sparks is gonna give a bit of a presentation on the archivist stuffs.
Oh, cool.
Not
Hot
really.
seat.
Oh, okay.
Where'd you get a
They.
projector?
I mean, I could just set up my tablet right here. It has the encryption on it.
Have you started cracking it at all?
No. The problem is, I'll give a rundown. So I finally actually was able to have a conversation with one of the archivists, which there's now at least two. Cassius Vane and Lucian Varthus. I'm assuming both of those are names of the characters that were involved in the D&D game that they had at Indiana University. But I have no proof of any of that. Regardless, I opened up a conversation using the burner that's in Pi. That is 39623. None of that's been documented in there. It's just available for everyone that has access to Pi to have, which I do have right now. And eventually they started discussing with me the situation and was willing to open a conversation. I explained to them that I wasn't Brandy Lynn, that I wasn't Junior Huntley, and that I treated them with respect. They should treat me with the same. They stated, and I quote, wrong phone. I said I wanted to have a conversation. I wanted to build rapport. And eventually they stated, after the long discussion about how our goals as Elios and SASM are not necessarily different, but the methodology is significantly as such. We want people to be protected. We want those who are innocent to go free and the guilty to be put away. We don't want people put in jail for false pretenses. But the methodology behind it, how they do it, release of private records, attempted murder. Those were lines that we're not going to cross. So eventually it leads to a text message a day ago. You will have one opportunity. You will need to earn that opportunity. We will inform you of that opportunity. I stated I will be prepared. I will be ready. An opportunity is all I can ask. When that happens, all I ask is I'm given notice so I can bring a team or let me know if it's solo. Thank you for the opportunity. They stated you may bring a team. You may collaborate with whoever you like. You will need time to make preparations. That was a day ago, mind you. I said, I understand. I will get a team together. And then sometime fucking today, they state there's only one requirement. You must bring Brittany Angel. It took me a while to kind of grasp at that, and I said, why is bringing the Chief Justice a requirement? They state, the test isn't whether you can act alone. It's whether your conclusions hold when witnessed. That standard is higher, not lower. I've spoken to Director Knight about my theories concerning situations with Norman Adams, and Denzel Wallace. Does anyone here know what those theories are?
No.
If I could, just so I don't forget, and it's
Yes,
late.
sir.
Angel received text or a call today. I asked her to record them. I'm not sure if she did. This is in the middle of a bunch of other stuff, and she mentioned a whole lot. She was relaying information that just, to put it best, was confusing.
I sent her an encrypted email to talk about some remote helicopter thing, but that was bait. Me and 2 other members of the Shift 2 field team were going to have a conversation with her concerning the previous text messages, and with the archivist. And according to the report that Historian moved over to Pi, we were going to ask to consensually look through the text messages between her and the archivists to see if there was any other information. I think Brittany Angel is a sleeper agent for the archivists. Here's the facts to my theory. Over time, over however many how much time, at least 4 months that I'm aware of, because the Constitution that was originally hacked into the archivists had the A. After spending hours and hours and hours deep diving through all the information that I have discovered that all the other members of Gold Pie team have looked through, these hacking information seem to be going into what seems to be like subliminal messages or subliminal information for MDT access and login, specifically to certain members of government. Denzel Wallace, Freddie Angel, and what I believe to be Norman Adams, but unconfirmed. Around the same time, Freddie Angel and Denzel Wallace had some sort of what Angel stated was essentially connections in VR.
Oh.
She thought it was what seemed to be like real life. Remember the archivist that we know, the one that's dressed in white with the black, with a bowler hat, seemed to just appear on Vespucci Beach. She went to the DOJ house that we've met her in before. She went downstairs, and the archivist, one of the archivists, that particular archivist, was in her bed, not in her bed, but in the doorway to her bedroom, pointed a gun and fired. She woke up in a sweat, obviously not dead, went back to bed. The next quote-unquote dream that she had was her walking out into that porch.
This actually
like,
makes sense.
This is the rectangle, right? Like this portion is the rectangle of the house. She walks out of the porch to the north side that leads to the stairway, and that archivist with the same mask, the same bowler hat, is standing there on that stairway. Up to that point, no images of the archivist that we saw were released publicly. But she was able to identify nearly exactly the same description. Now, to go off of that, around the same time, Denzel Wallace also reported, which that hasn't been fully discussed because it's been full of all kinds of other garbage in the first shift. We haven't been able to sit down and have a conversation with him, but from preliminary discussions as of 2 weeks ago, he was having similar visions. It felt lifelike, it felt real, and it was like almost living in a simulated reality. My theory is that the archivists are connecting to some place, somewhere in the MDT, leaving subliminal messaging to rewrite history. Not permanently rewrite history, but replay it. I think there are certain people who have access, either high in government or involved in Sanguine, at least the old Sanguine, based on the information that was released by the archivists, essentially redo Sanguine. But this time the government wouldn't win. I didn't think about that until I spoke to Finley Milton. When I spoke to Finley Milton, who was willing to sit there for almost an hour having a discussion on the history of Sanguine, talking about some sort of Wakanda tank and how the government was going towards, and the current now, where Director Knight has stated that there have been essentially repeats of history here that were similar how before Sanguine happened, but now it would be domestic. And so that isn't something that's like publicly discussed. But when I started doing discussing with plenty of people around San Andreas concerning the history of Sanguine, that's what ended up being the primary thing. I didn't prompt the question, but 3 other people, including Director Knight, even stated that it feels like it's going that way. That comes to a head now with the archivists demanding that Brittany Angel be involved in the situation. I even told Rooker yesterday that I didn't want Angel involved. I wanted to bring other people in from different governmental factions that were trusted, specifically field team members that were outside of LEOs. And we were trying to discuss like who in the DOJ that might be able to be willing to join, like Norman Adams.
Yeah.
I brought up Angel.
Dawson!
For those who don't know, one of the primary reasons I joined the Marshals many years ago was primarily because it was led by Angel. She's not a mentor of mine, but I look up to her a lot. And so with the idea that she's possibly a sleeper agent with this lifelike reality that she's like running through, that she's reporting, with all the other twats and the other information and programming that we received from the archivists that have been public and that we've received privately, the fact that they're requiring Angel to join this team, and I quote, "The test isn't whether you can act alone, it's whether your conclusions hold when witnessed. That standard is higher, not lower. My conclusions with the discussions with whomever or what group is utilizing this particular phone number, I've stated numerous times that our oath, my oath, goes well beyond the statements of old to protect those who cannot protect themselves, to protect the Constitution and the good people of San Andreas, that we will never cross the paths when it comes to breaking the law just to justify the goal. We will always follow what we can. That we're not furthering, our actions are not to further knowledge for some reports, for private messages. It's for the greater good." And so now they're challenging us concerning this greater good and those decisions. When I got approval to have the burner in the PI report, there were 2 different numbers that I sent out to the archivist when they want us and when they need us. The burner was the want, when it wasn't vital information, wasn't something not important. And they've respected that. They've directed my specific conversation as my username for Seraph through the burner until today. They called me about an hour ago, and then they texted me a new website specifically directed to me for the opportunity that they're stating. So now I have a concern that whatever's going on with whatever this information is, just... I might have to kill Brittany Angel. I'm not taking
Well,
that.
that escalated quickly.
I'm not going to pull that trigger unless she pulls the trigger first. I'm
That's
not
Ryan's
crossing that
mom.
line.
What the hell just happened?
I don't.
If she's a sleeper agent and she's part of whatever this group is, whatever is going on concerning the situation with the archivist, and she's required to be part of a team as
Yeah.
as some moral test that they specifically state that we're not supposed to cross that line, because that is the harder decision.
You're saying that he's asking you to meet up with Angel, for you two to meet up for something, right? Some activity, let's just call it.
This
And that-
opportunity on the website they sent. Yes, sir.
And that this activity you're doing, well, he's asking that you two meet together physically, right?
I presume, yes,
Okay.
because that was
So
part of the discussion before.
are you saying that you believe that when you like both meet up, that you might be put in a position where you are having to either get shot or get shot by her because he may tap into her again?
Specifically, going over that line, because that was the line we discussed. They state the test is not whether you can act alone, it's whether your conclusions hold when witnessed. Specifically, those conclusions being that we're not willing to cross the line concerning a shot. When Blunt was shot, and I discussed that. Let me scroll up. They
But-
state,
But
Yes, sir.
I know there's a bit of a explanation to it, but you are saying that you believe that this may possibly lead, this is like a trap where you're going to be put in a position where she may shoot you, right?
Correct.
Is okay.
whether that be in whatever simulated reality that they have placed Angel in before, that they placed Denzel Wallace in before, or whether it's an actual reality with real bullets. Yes. But I can't presume that it's simulated when I make that decision.
I will say that you may be experiencing, from observation. Keep in mind, I was involved with the archivist from the get, right? And what I witnessed is one of his tools is manipulation. And what he is feeding you and what he's feeding her and feeding others is intentional. And one thing, and I'm going to cite Miller as an example, is that he preyed on Miller and what's her name? Brandy, by putting things into their heads to make them think that everyone else working the case or that was involved was doing something. He was pitting people against each other because this organization is very manipulative, and it drove Miller insane. And the reason I'm bringing that up is that I want you to caution that some of the things that he is telling you, or some of these riddles or whatever, can be very much bullshit. And absent you speaking with Angel and going through it, there should be a presumption that there shouldn't be any fear that she might do any of these things. But I know she's been trying to communicate to me to forward to you information that I can't comprehend because it's like third hand. You know what I mean? Like, she's trying to relay to me what she's being told on the phone or text. It's just, it doesn't work with these riddles or whatever. Right. I think y'all two need to chat, and at the forefront, like this is a possibility, but just hearing some of it is, I'm kind of concerned he might be trying to get you to think she's dangerous, and possibly vice versa.
Just to be clear,
Mhm.
I'm not actually trying to kill the Chief Justice.
No, I know that, but even the presumption that, so okay, did he dump Denzel into some sort of VR thing? Yeah, I believe it. Did he also dump Angel into some VR thing? Absolutely. I believe it too, because I saw it happen with I didn't see it happen with Denzel, but there's enough evidence, and based on where he was taken to where he ended up, I believe it. However, you could be dumped into that VR thing tomorrow. I could be tomorrow as well. And so what we are able to do functionally together may not like what I'm trying to say here, Sparks, is who's to say that I don't get thrown into VR tomorrow, right? We need to find a way to garner. I think y'all two need to. I think there's information that she has that you need. And
Yes, sir. I'm aware.
yeah, and
That might be part of the test. You have to work together to beat this guy, but he's trying to drive you apart and sow division between the two of you, when overcoming that division and working together is the only way to succeed.
I've taken that into consideration. I presume that they're all lying to further their own goals. Why wouldn't you? A member of some high-level state agency with significant access to plenty of different things.
yeah.
Why wouldn't you abuse that connection when they seem eager to have that conversation? I understand. I take in the warning, but I advise that that has already been considered. I will be clear on my intentions with that. That's why there's a team and not just me. The fault with Miller and Brandy Lynn was that they only did it themselves. They don't have people grounding them. They don't have a team that's working with them. Our team is, between field members and everything, we're about 8 deep. And if Angel's required to join, that's 9.
Okay. Who's on this team? Just offhand.
So there are members that have access to Pi, which are mostly Marshals. I don't believe there are non-Marshals. It should be Operation Moriarty.
What's the report number? Just so I have a
39813. So this is so this was what's the yellow? Okay. So that is the current one. There's also the archives, which is 34345. That's going to be the more updated one. Oh, it's not actually. Hold on. Operation Moriarty was started by Riker. Operation Moriarty is the report that is shared for our field team members. So that includes Snow, Riker, Kingsman, Rosner being Shift 1 field team, me, Ventura, McLeod, Brandy Lynn for field team, and Violet Waters being EMS. And then myself currently, Remy Ironside, and Richard Dark's going to be taken off. I don't know why he's not on this. He's still on that list. Let me pull up the rest of Pi really quick. Should be the master report for Pi.
Okay.
Stand by. Where's that master report? 37424.
Okay. All right.
That is the master report. And then,
according to this master report, the only Marshals that have direct access is you and Riker, so that might need to be updated. The officers involved should be any tag, any Marshal or anyone really. That's not Command Plus should be added to officers involved if they have the Pi
they
tag.
should. Okay, it's not that report. Hold on. The last, I haven't been able to clean everything up because the last few days have been, to speak plainly,
you're
miserable.
Good.
I apologize. It is Marshal Pi Summary 35545. That is the most updated. Marshal Pi Summary is the correct one. I apologize. I need to have Ricker go through and clean some of these. So as far as Pi members, me, Riker, Rooker, Kovacic, Snow, and then obviously the other members on the right. Those are the people who have access to Pi. And then those are updated field team members. For the ones who
oh, it's this thing.
For the ones who have limited access. So my intention with Operation Moriarty when Riker was discussing it was so that I could call out for gold team over 311 if there's archivist activity to check certain generators to split the team up, so that we can have For example, like Violet Waters come in, check to see if the fire is safe for us to approach to investigate, because she is a firefighter. She's a trusted member as far as the field team is concerned, but they don't
Okay.
have access to pot.
I'm gonna give one bit of advice here because I've sort
Yes,
of
sir.
observed something, and because it's kind of brought up now, I think it's worth pointing out is that whenever archivist pops off, you should have your main folks, right? But generally speaking, you should be calling effectively a Marshal 78 so that everyone who is a Marshal can come in and assist as needed. I think the importance of that is that the more people that are aware, especially within the department, the better, right? Like something pops off, hey, I need help with this archivist, right? And even those that may not have too much time, I know Luca gets pulled into a bunch of things, and McAllister, et cetera, but having at least some more folks that are tapped in at a 30, 40, 50% level is good. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir, I do that. There just
Okay,
hasn't been
good.
There hasn't been any activity that has been significant enough to call people in as a full Marshal 78.
Understood. Okay.
I don't have an example to give you, but I usually will just announce the situation that's happening.
I understand. Okay. If you were to summarize this, because keep in mind, and ladies and gentlemen around me, I think for me, when I heard, I might need to kill Angel, that was kind of a shock. Like, I don't know how we, going from, where are we right now? Like, so what is he given? Like, what is?
I haven't been able to put it in a report because we've been having the discussion, sir.
This is just fresh.
Yes, sir. This is in the last hour.
I see. And did this new information is what made you concerned that this might be him trying to get you and Brittany to do something, and that it might be to set you and her up in a position where she's now shooting you?
That information was given 4 hours ago. I hadn't had the opportunity to put it in a report or advise.
I
because
gotcha.
We immediately went on to other large situations. Following that situation, I wasn't in the mental space to be able to comprehend what was given, so I needed to take a step away, which was the primary reason why I had originally contacted you, was to debrief about that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Not that matters, because half an hour before the storm rolled through, I received this contact information with the warnings from multiple members, multiple archivists, that this was timed.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So it has essentially been to provide an excuse, one thing after another, and I haven't been able to put it in a report.
I gotcha. All right. No, that makes sense. Okay. This is a lot to unpack. I'm going to be honest.
And I haven't been able to get all of my team members into one place to even discuss it.
Yeah, that's always going to be a challenge. I mean, today itself has been quite literally nonstop. I think I've been around for like 13 hours now, and it is not stopped yet. So, my advice, oh my God, 15 hours. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm going on 4.5.
I'd say if shit ever starts heating up with the archivist, feel free to prioritize that if there's enough. Obviously, McNulty was kidnapped today, right? That's a little bit of an exception, but if there's some archivist stuff kicking off, and even if you were in the midst of there being faceless things, you can, like, specifically, and maybe one other, let's say there's enough units and it's reasonable to kind of break off to focus that, because the archivist is a lot, and as a consequence of that, I don't want you to find yourself in a position where you're having to eat from all these different plates, and now your stomach's full and you're not able to spend the time you believe you need to keep it on track. I also am going to advise that, I'll put it this way. There was a point in time where the archivist shit, I mean, you'll remember this, Springfield, is like, we would literally be, that key that you found outside at the dumpster, that originally was a note with Brandon's CID on it, his state ID, sorry. And we found it there while handling faceless shit who was up on the mountain.
Director, I don't mean to interrupt you. I apologize, but the IT guy is around.
Oh,
Want to buy ramen and Sprunk, paying nothing. Supplies critical.
Who?
I don't have James Alderman. His name is Jimmy. He used to be a member of the Archivists.
Did anything come up back from that state background check there, Brian?
oh yeah, he's good.
Okay.
I don't have his contact information. Otherwise, I would have contacted him already. He's not
I'll go
on
down to
the
Senior
list.
Buns and make some Sprunk, and he'll probably just be attracted to it and show up here.
I don't want to directly twat at him because they will know that he's
Yeah.
connected to us more. Yesterday, the day before, he commented, he tweeted out that we were slow at hiring and that no one had contacted him in 2 weeks. So I don't know if we can get Jimmy's contact information and put it into Pi, or I don't know what you would like to do here.
I think we can lure him out without directly engaging him on Twitter.
How would
What do you want to
suggest-
focus on first? Do we want to try to get him first, or do you want to try to crack
He's
this thing
a
first?
priority. He's a living human
Okay.
being,
Alright.
to be honest. He also needs to move our website over. I didn't get a chance to look at what you sent me, Blunt. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
I'm assuming
do
that's
that,
the
yeah.
work website.
Yeah, but it's an IP that goes
Oh,
somewhere.
god damn it.
What?
This guy
I see
stole
it.
ramen from a 24/7.
What?
That's what I'm saying, sir. Is I don't.
6
I
to
don't-
7
I
years
haven't-
ago, though, so.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Well, I see.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's.
And it wasn't in
Fine.
San Andreas. All right, thank God.
Oh, I couldn't give
Alright.
two shits. I don't know how to get him here. do you
Like to
suggest
communicate him over here?
We don't have
yes,
his
sir.
contact info.
Oh, I don't know either. I was talking to a state correspondent.
Oh fuck!
Let's see. Who can I use as an intermediary that wouldn't be.
Have we checked at the 24/7?
Gabe?
Any of the 24/7s? I mean, we can. I feel like that's a waste of resources, though.
Yeah, but there's one like right down the street.
Okay. For those who are awake enough, let's divide resources then. I need someone to go to the two Senior Buns. Blunt, you said you were willing to do that.
I gotta go to
Uh,
sleep, otherwise I'm gonna
okay.
pass out.
Yeah. I can do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Blunt, can you go to Senior Buns?
Yeah.
Kovacic, are you going to be around?
I mean, I can be around if you need me to.
Can you just go down to one of the 24/7s?
Oh, I got.
s-
Wait,
down-
I got his phone number.
down south side. Director.
Well, I only know because he just
Blunt.
he just texted me.
Did he apply on the application?
Better be good.
Hey,
I am running critical.
We got ramen up here at the observatory. If you want to come on through.
Oh, you have ramen. You have
I do.
ramen. How much ramen? We have to talk about how much.
I
only have 24 packs remaining.
Everyone's a fucking
Okay.
phone guy.
Well, we've got one in the in the shelves over here. So
Are you baiting me? Are you baiting me?
No, I made sure it was nice and packed. We don't actually eat too much ramen over here in the Marshals. So
That is the
consider it
nectar
all
of
yours.
life, director.
Yeah, it's a good shit too. It's the what the fuck is it called? It's the one that comes in it's got the black package and it's in
Marjan.
red.
Oh, Shin.
The extra spicy one?
Do we
You
have
have the extra spicy one?
Yes, the shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
You hear that? That's the alarm going off.
Yeah.
That's a 10 bell alarm.
I'm partial to Shin Gold myself.
All right. Hey, come on down.
I wish I could.
And let's have some ramen together. Well, we'll get Luca, can you get some ramen going if you don't mind?
I think there's cups literally on top of the microwave right now.
Okay, I'm gonna start
Yeah.
boiling water.
All right.
You will be there.
It's down here.
All right.
Short late. Do we have a bed? Am I hired? We didn't even know we're hired. We just having a conversation over ramen or what?
We're going to discuss that. Yep, upon your arrival. All right.
Fine.
All right.
Kovacic, where did you put the ramen?
It's on top of the microwave. It's those cups on top of the microwave.
Just the
Mhm.
mic- Oh, yeah, I see it. I see it.
Over here on the bar.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna have boiling water come out of the coffee pot instead of using. Yeah.
That's probably a better way to make it.
Oh my God, what time is it? Okay.
It's not late enough. You're fine.
I gotta wake up early tomorrow. Not early, but I gotta wake up on time, you know?
You know it's gonna be worth staying up.
Nope.
Yep.
Plus, I got my shift 3 command on duty. You got the Springfield. You know, it's my relax time, you know? Ah. Ah. Oh, McNulty's kidnapped by the Faceless.
Wait, what the fuck?
And Kiflam got bombed.
What the fuck?
Something else happened today.
Did I not get emailed about McNulty being kidnapped? I feel like that's an email worthy thing.
This is the first time I've sat down all day.
Yeah. That's
Oh, and I
not
took a bomb
my
to
issue
the
too.
chest. So,
Oh my God! What?
and then I passed out an hour later with internal bleeding. So I'm limping around. Oh, and then after I got out of the hospital is when we learned McNulty was kidnapped by the Faceless. So we had to go look for him. So
I see. So it was one of those days.
I'm sorry I didn't fucking email. Sorry, I shouldn't take out my anger like that.
Jimmy's here.
Yeah. Oh, and we, in the middle of chasing the people we thought, while having gotten out of the hospital and looking for McNulty, we got communications from someone helping us against the Faceless that gave us a 10-minute Morse code sound, which we had to decode while the chase was going on. In the event it was related, but it wasn't related, but it was related to the Spanish Avenue situation with the FIB agent.
What do you mean the dire need? It's right there.
I assume I'm
It's
going to have to
right
spend like an
here.
hour reading
You
report.
want al dente ramen? Because
Yeah, the ones that don't exist yet. Yeah.
Okay, well it's right here.
Do I?
I said, you mean the ones that
You know what
probably have no
drumsticks around?
statements in it? Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
At least just write like a
We're getting
TLDR.
you fresh sprunk too.
Fuck that.
okay?
I'll do that in the morning.
No, that's the exact opposite. Jimmy, that's the exact that's the exact. There's 2 bottles in
You
there
got the
now,
you
but
got the
have
damn
Marshals going down
TLDR.
to Senior Buns and getting it fresh from the tap. My goal.
Luca, have we actually, now that I'm thinking about it, did we actually put reports up for these? Oh, I think we do. I think there are reports. Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello,
Oh, those
Who's
those
that?
glasses look familiar.
Luca Kovacic, sir.
Your pants look funny.
Yeah, well, you know, they feel all right. Not sure what to say to that. Reports up for what, Brian? By the way.
I don't remember.
Into.
I'm barely able to think straight.
Spunk's on the way, Jimmy. All right.
Should be reports up for everything, yeah.
All right.
At least since I've-
So your background check is fully passed. We'd like to formally, officially offer you a position within the San Andreas State Marshals as our Omega High IT wizard.
hmm
I don't play a wizard.
Now, just to be clear here, you're only gonna have access to this computer system, all right, which will be upgraded based on your success. All right.
Hold on. Are you trying to cross-level me here? I expected a power level.
Well, we got to see you in action first. You know what I mean?
I had conditions for employment. Bed. Is that still in the picture or not?
Yeah, we got a bed.
That is the most important element. Touching grass is not an option.
Do you need us to move the grass that's there? I mean, it's nice plants that give you oxygen.
That is not
What?
grass.
You want to take a couple levels in Druid? Okay.
you're making a mad.
Yes, I get it. All right. Omega High IT Grand Warlock. I'll put that on the paper.
Hello.
Greetings. Oh,
Brian, so much hair, damn it.
what do we have here?
Omega High.
We have it. Quest complete. Come here.
What? Okay.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. No worries.
All right. What do you need?
Okay, first and foremost, our employment website, sasm.work, that has been successfully hacked by the archivist. It was originally hosted off-site. I'd like that moved to somewhere in-site or on-site with a fail-safe where if someone tries to bypass anything beyond what is already there for hiring, that the server itself shuts down for whatever given amount of time. Plus whatever other fail-safes you recommend concerning that website because it received private information.
All right. That's doable.
Okay. Secondly, and this is more for everyone else, if you could double check any sort of frequency that basically would try to penetrate the area concerning like the walls and trying to get some sort of electrical frequency or information concerning any bypass into the computer systems here. Basically, this needs to be secured from any outside physical equipment rather than hacking. I don't want.
Excuse me? Do you want me to do an EMF reader? Is that what you're asking me to do? Are there ghosts here?
Probably.
Probably, honestly, that's actually true. This used to be a museum, apparently.
You know how many bank trucks occurred up here before we moved in?
What's a bank
There's
truck?
probably,
Never seen one. Don't know what it is. What's a bank truck?
like the armored courier services, like Group 6.
I don't go outside.
That's okay. It's a big armored truck that transports a lot of money for banks. But countless guards have been killed on this property before we moved in, so I'm sure this place is haunted.
Oh, are you telling me we're in a leveled cemetery? And I can level up here?
Yes.
Paladin!
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Frequency. Okay, all right. Guess
I
we
just-
can migrate your new server. What is on it?
What's on it? Private
Mhm.
information. It's for the hiring as well as any contact information concerning private data with members of SASM. Essentially, it's a personnel list. That's already been released, but for anyone else who is going to apply or work through it, just needs to be secured and encrypted.
I don't think you understand. That is the
Okay.
least of their worries.
Okay. Well, what is beyond that then, Jimmy?
What is beyond that? That's small. Very, very small. That's
Okay.
just like scare tactic level shit. They don't give a
I have-
fuck about that.
Pretend I have an intelligence of 8. Translate then.
Okay. They give you some little snippet of information. They say, oh, hey, big scary. And guess what? In the background, it's not big scary. They give you like a little teddy bear of information behind it. That teddy bear is trying to kill you. All right? So they gave you the teddy bear that's nice and cuppy and fluttering, and you're like, oh, here it is. And then behind it, you don't look behind you ever because it's going to kill you. And so what they want you to see isn't exactly what you're trying or supposed to see. You're wasting your time in the wrong places.
Oh.
Okay.
That's
That
what I'm
makes
saying.
sense. I've done that before. I've used a teddy bear to hide a gun. I know that concept.
What type of fucked up people are you hiring here, Director?
What do you mean?
Excuse you.
No, excuse you,
Hey!
says the person you killed.
Hey!
What? Director?
If you're working here, bitch, you're following
Ex-
chain of command.
Excuse me. Bitch is not
Go take a
word.
lap.
That is a...
Go take a lap.
Who? Me? I'm not hired yet.
Well, I haven't decided yet.
Side quest optional. Hey. No. Give them back.
Mhm.
Give them back. Give them back. All right.
If you're going to
fine,
work here, it's as
fine.
a team, Jimmy. We're team members and we respect each other. You're not a lone wolf.
Look,
Who
I,
do
I
you-
want you to
think's gonna
imagine
buff you
this.
and heal you, huh?
I'm the damn guild leader. All right. And right now, you've got that recruit rank. And if you're looking to go up there, you need to win some of these fucking raids for us. Otherwise, your ass is going to get G kicked. And if you're spamming guild chat with your dog shit, I'm going to type in officer chat that this motherfucker is not worth our effort. Because he's going to end up wiping us in the next Molten Core raid. All right?
I don't think you understand. I'm the rank 1 parse over here.
Well, we haven't seen you in action yet, right? Right now, it's all words.
It is all in the logs. Director! Well, if you want to question it, we'll just have to show it. How about that?
All right. What do you got?
Well, let me get to work.
All right.
Chopsticks. Thank you.
In terms of hiring, I don't think we need to give them any more than the keys to the observatory. I think access
Agreed.
to, the rest of it is unnecessary, at least at this time. We are not to do so unless I give explicit permission without there being a good reason for it. And even then it would be limited. And that's only if we cross that bridge.
A-firm.
So, because once again, he's not a law enforcement officer, but he is going to be working his way up to be our executive. What's the title you're aiming for eventually?
Do you think I have career aspirations and goals? I told you I don't.
You
go
want
outside.
ramen, right?
Yes, yes, I do.
Okay. Well, what would you? The harder you work, the more ramen you're going to get there, Jimmy.
How about a bigger bed too?
All that's earned.
The bed is earned to begin with. You got the couch for now.
Fine.
Yep.
Okay. When do I start?
Now?
Luca, could you grab another ramen, please?
Yeah.
There's more boiling water or boiled water in the coffee pot.
Sure.
Now, keep in mind, everyone in this room, all right, is a state marshal. And so, look, you can have your moments, but understand that, everyone here, if they ask you to do something, specifically, need you to leave the room, whatever it might be, that this is their abode. And you need to respect that, all right? So.
Understood. Got
All
it.
right.
Okay.
All right.
But you're still
that
gonna
like being
swear
grounded? I gotta
a
leave?
oath,
Oh.
slightly modified.
What do you mean swear an oath?
Working for the damn state marshals.
What if I'm gonna be a paladin and an oath breaker?
Well, you can do that outside.
Fine.
All right. Are you ready there? Or Springfield, you got it? So you stand up.
No, you've got it. He said it was
Sure.
slightly modified.
I think I've got an idea of the modification.
Yeah, just kind of like fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Repeat after me. I, and then your name.
I, James Alderson,
Do solemnly swear.
do solemnly swear.
Hey, if this motherfucker gets crazy, you might have to fucking X his ass. You know what I mean?
Execute
No problem.
Yeah, because
Tell me.
like,
spell
yeah.
duties.
Also, we need to. I think we need to talk to Sparks more. Because, like, what the fuck did she say?
Okay. I'm glad that like threw up a big red flag for a second, right? Like that.
Yeah,
caught your
I was-
attention and she
Because I couldn't tell,
had
like,
to-
yo, what do you like? Like, what do you mean? Like,
at first I thought I missed. I thought it was the punchline to a
That,
joke
like,
that I
woke
had
my
missed
ass up.
earlier. Yeah. I was like, wait, did I miss something? How did we jump to the conclusion that she would have to shoot? Like I said, I thought it was a joke, and she had like finished the joke, and I didn't catch the first part of it or something. So I was like, what is she talking about? Shooting Angel? What?
okay. Yeah.
How does that?
I
How
don't.
did that become the conclusion?
I don't-
Anyway,
You know what my concern is? That I think that she may say she's got a team, but I don't think. I think she needs someone to like. She needs to be talking to Springfield or you or a full marshal.
she talked
because-
to me.
She does. Okay.
At least with the gold team stuff, she has. She's been keeping me pretty
All
in the
right.
loop and all that. But
Okay.
I haven't heard her say anything.
But like
on
maybe
things
some
like
deeper
that.
stuff. Maybe this just kind of came up and she freaked out. I don't know.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, I know that like personal wise stuff. She's mentioned that she went through a breakup. She mentioned that a couple of times around me recently.
All right.
That's about it.
We
so.
need to do our due diligence and at least record this, right?
Mhm.
Have a chat with Blunt about it. We should at least record it with stated, and just get precision as to what the fuck was meant, because I can't. Joke or no joke, you say that we're still the fucking state marshals, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the scary
it's like-
part. I don't think she was joking when she said. I what I was saying is I was like you said. It kind of woke me up, and I thought I had missed a joke because of how like crazy that statement was. And then when I heard her explain it to you in detail, I was like, how did we get to the point where we thought that Angel would be a sleeper agent that's going to try and murk her? Like what?
Well, that's because there was no context, so we had to kind of look for it, and I kind of think what she meant was like if Angel was a sleeper agent, kind of like Denzel was a sleeper agent. What if they're trying to put us together and she tries to kill me and then I have to defend myself? But I don't want to be eliciting a explanation. She has to provide one, right?
Yeah.
Joke or
yeah,
otherwise, it's got to be
100%.
put in there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then
we can
yeah. So
talk to her.
talk to Blunt about it too, so that y'all both approach it. So
Sure.
it's like, you know, because he does the IA shit and you heard it too, and he's a clap.
Oh yeah.
Maybe talk to Sparks
Yeah,
about
easy.
it too. But I just want
Hey.
it written and it concluded, because I would do this with anyone if they're like, yo, bruh. Because
I'm satisfied.
there was enough of a serious tone there and enough of a serious concern that, you know,
All right,
Yeah.
now the next step.
Yes, I agree 100%. I was about to send you something. Hold on one.
Yeah, we have to blood you in. There we go. It's just a cheek swab.
you about to send me a meme?
If you get kidnapped,
Yeah. I'll send it to you in a second. I'm trying to find it, but
if you get kidnapped,
you know how
we
Brian keeps putting, or
need
not
to
Brian,
know
The
how
fuck's
Brandon
this guy,
keeps.
Jimmy?
the best way to know is through
Who?
DNA evidence.
Never mind. Jimmy.
You know how Brandon put that fucking stupid shit on Twitter about the
Oh,
people
yeah.
kidnapping that guy in the van?
Yeah.
No. That was the upgrade part. You go small bed, medium bed, twin bed, queen bed, king, California king.
Now this is one of those things that only Brian can do. I wish I could send this to him. I was in a text, but I can't get away with this.
Who did what?
Wow,
Oh, I'm
this is-
saying, so Valentino, he's taunting us clearly about the McNulty thing with those
Mhm.
the kidnapping thing on Twitter, right? With the gif of those guys. I was gonna say I would love to send this to him, but I know this is one of those things that only like Brian can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you're like, yeah, stay off of Twitter, that kind of thing.
Oh.
of our building.
But next time he does that, if he does it, just send him that.
Great. And that's why we need your DNA in case you inadvertently becomes out there. We need to be able to find you.
Oh man.
Now open wide.
He doesn't he doesn't want to go outside. Why would I show him the wormhole?
I don't know. We'll use it as a
He's
But,
a fantasy guy.
Ladies
He's
and
not
gents,
Show me your
sci-fi.
ID.
I'd love to stick around. I think y'all got this. My ass has been awake for 16 hours, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I'll just,
All right.
The director will speak tomorrow.
all right. Y'all have a good night.
Got it. Thank you.
Oh, one thing.
Oh.
Yes,
No masturbating in here. All right, Jimmy.
Or is that
Oh, the
to
other
Jimmy
room's
or to
fine.
Springfield?
No
What the
no
hell?
masturbation at the observatory.
Since when?
Since I told you 3 times, Jessica.
Oh, so she has done it 3 times and not an issue. Got it. Rules
No
and
no
boundaries.
masturbation,
told
or
me
you will
three
lose your
Fine.
keys.
Got it. All
Yeah.
right. Well,
All right. Thank you guys.
Good
what
night.
about the shower?
Have a good night, sir.
we
We should get a shower. That's actually a good point.
I had one
We-
and, it disappeared.
We need a shower because that's the big.
What just happened? He's an IT guy that's going to be in the observatory that's going to, have